What's up guys, welcome back to another one of my videos, and today we're continuing the AFC Bournemouth career mode content on FIFA 21. As you can see there, we're second in the table. There's only 9 games left to go in this championship season, or for us anyway. Some teams only have 8 games to go. I'm just going to show you who we're playing today. Obviously we're playing Wickham away from home and Derby County at home. Last time out saw a very interesting draw against Middlesbrough, 3-1 down with 5 minutes to go. We managed to claw back a draw in that one. We got knocked out of the FA Cup, but we put in a good performance against Liverpool, so we can't really argue with that. So this is our run-in for the rest of the season. Wickham away, Derby at home, Queen's Park Rangers away, Blackburn at home, Huddersfield away, Rotherham at home, Coventry away, Swansea at home, and Birmingham away. Birmingham away is going to be the most difficult of the ones to go. You can't say there's many difficult ones in there. You've got to say probably we expect to win most of them. You've got to say not really many of the playoff teams apart from Birmingham there. What I'm going to do quickly, guys, I'm also going to go check the Premier League table to see if anything's changed at the bottom of the Premier League table. I don't think much will have. I'll check the League One table first to see who we might be playing next season. As you can see there, Oxford pretty much guaranteed to win the league there. Also Portsmouth look set to go via automatics, and then it'll probably be Hull have probably got a playoff spot. Sunderland, Blackpool and Ipswich also hold them currently, but realistically you'd say Gillingham upwards can still maybe sneak into that 11 points gap. We'll check the Premier League table real quick. Manchester City running away with the league now as it stands. What's that? 8 points they are. 8 points clear of Liverpool with 9 games to go. In that one, Everton dropped off form a little bit since we last saw, but they still sit in 5th. And then the most important thing is bottom of the table. So Sheffield United, it's really close now. West Brom and West Brom have got dragged into it again. Southampton still in a relegation battle as well. So you've got to say any of the bottom 6 probably still have the realistic reality of still maybe going down there, but I'd say Sheffield United and Aston Villa look probably the most two that are likely to go down, but then any of the other 4 could really occupy the last spot for me anyway. But that's not what we're concentrating on. We're concentrating on getting to the Premier League, the dizzy heights of the Premier League. Once again, we want to be back in the big time. You can see my players' energy there. We are going to have to play our B team, which isn't great because Wickham is still a good team. I'll actually go and make a couple of tweaks to the B team really quick. We'll keep some of these have really bad sharpness. Claude Maurice has decent sharpness. Most of them have good energy as well. Brooks has good energy because we rested some of them last time out. So Brooks, we're just going to adjust his position up to a CAM there. King can play instead of Surridge. Got that a little bit mixed up. Raquelme can stay on. Anyone else with full energy pretty much? Not really. Yeah, not really anyone else with full energy. So there is going to be 3 defenders that aren't. I'm going to have to take Krall out of the team. And we're going to have to put a centre back in there. We're going to have to play Steve Cook despite him being low on energy, but that's how we're gonna have 2 players that are low on sharpness, Simpson and Kelly. We can't have Simpson as the captain. We just really cannot have that. Steve Cook can be the captain there. So we're gonna get into this game against Wickham, hoping for a win. Yeah, I guess we can be in that kit. So I hope we can get a win in this one. It's not going to be easy by any stretch. Wickham obviously are the best team in the Championship. No offence to you Wickham fans out there, if any of you are watching my content. But obviously came up from League One, and it was a great achievement to do that. to come up to the Championship from League One. But it looks like they're in a relegation dogfight, so they need some points actually. Josh King, I actually checked before this episode, is 12 points ahead of Jed Wallace in the Golden Boot, so he's pretty much certain to get it really. But we need him to keep contributing the goals. Another 5 or 6 from him in the next few games, and he'll just be one of my fan favourites at the moment. We've kicked off here then. Wickham obviously going left to right. Or we're going right to left. And we've handballed that early on after 2 minutes. And they're going to get a free kick here. Jacobson puts it to the edge of the area. Oh, and it's fizzed wide there by the Wickham man. Begovic plays it short to Simpson. Lloyd Kelly. Oh, he's tackled, unfortunately, there. Claude Maurice. King. Back to King. It's a beautiful ball through to find him. I just had to go back out wide to Claude Maurice. King's finish just close enough to Anderson for him to make the save. Been fairly equal early on, both having a couple of opportunities, but not really a clear-cut opportunity. Barnsley losing at home to Bristol City. I'm pretty sure they're bottom of the table, Barnsley, and they're looking really in trouble now. They're quite a few points behind. So Norwich City and Millwall 6th and 7th, and they're both on the same amount of points. Here we go, Freeman. It's just gone wide. When I saw the keeper not diving, I was actually worried, because sometimes they can not dive and it can go into that top corner. A beautiful strike, but not quite there for the Wickham, from Wickham's point of view. Oh, that should have been a goal for King. Oh, so unlucky. Oh no, it's Dom Solanke. Yeah, because with this B team, we've got 2 up front, so it's Solanke whose shot went just close enough to the keeper for him to make the save there. Riquelme. Solanke. Solanke's effort is over the bar. We're applying a little bit of dominance now on this Wickham side. 20 minutes played. There's been quite a few opportunities, and you'd expect. Oh, Akinfenwa, that's not very. Oh, that's sad news. Akinfenwa hanging up the boots, possibly. Oh no! Nearly an own goal to be proud of. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. They actually nearly scored a cracking own goal, but the keeper manages to get it out of there. I nearly actually scored the rebound as well with, I don't know who was there, but we nearly did tap in a rebound as well. That would have just been so funny. Oh, it's a great ball through to Solanke. Is this the opener? No, it's saved. Oh, and it's headed out. Oh, that was a great opportunity. He was one-on-one. He was getting closed down by the defender well. But you expect an opportunity like that to go into the back of the net. Oh, King nearly tackled. Oh, Wickham, they're under all sorts of pressure at the back. We've done everything apart from score in this one. Gate. Okay, a difficult match against Middlesbrough, apparently. I mean, it was a difficult match. 3-3 draw, I'd have taken that.
But I think they'll really do better today. I'm going to predict a win.
Begovic, Kelly, Simpson, Cook. Oh, Riquelme. Okay, there's a goal in the Barnsley match. Okay, Barnsley has scored against Bristol City. Bristol City wanting one of them playoff positions at the end of the season, and they're getting pegged back by bottom of the table Barnsley. King, the corner came in and he's gone out for a goal kick. It did come off King last, unfortunately. We've been applying a lot of pressure recently in the last 15-20 minutes. Claude Maurice can't quite win the header. Sorry guys. Horgan can't get on the end of that ball. 3 minutes away from half time. Will either side find a breakthrough? And that's a paw from Simpson, trying to play it back to Kelly, but hasn't worked out. It's whipped to the back post, and it is headed out. Only as far as Jacobson, and it looks like they're going to get the final chance of the half. Riquelme with a tackle. Sorry. I think it was Lewis Cook with the tackle. We managed to get the ball out. Okay then. So, 0-0 at half time. We'll just check the stats real quick, and also we'll just have a look at the half-time scorelines in the other games. Watford being held to a draw against Luton Town. Okay, and there's not really any of the other big games in the Championship there. So, what is it looking like? The match facts. That's what we want to have a look at. Okay, so as you can see, we have probably dominated. Apart from on possession, we've dominated most of the shots and shots on target in particular. They haven't had they're yet to have a shot on target. But we're going to kick off this second half, and hopefully we can find the goal that puts us in front in Wickham here. Riquelme gets past his man. Solanke into King. And King's shot is in! The first touch was magnificent, and it stopped, the ball practically stopped moving. And it was a simple, it's definitely far from a simple one actually, but you can hear here, you can see there that he just slowed the ball down with that touch. And then the finish, curling effort into the far corner, and we have the lead just straight after half time here, 48 minutes on the clock. And we finally have the lead against Wickham after, you've got to say, a first half of pretty dominant football we were playing. But we have the lead now, and hopefully we can keep it. Wickham didn't really threat our goal as much in the first half as us, so hopefully we can either score another one and put this game to bed, or just stay tight at the back. Yeah, Wickham play Nottingham Forest next game. That's going to be a tough one, because obviously Nottingham Forest having a good season, and there's a brilliant strike from the Wickham man. I don't know how you pronounce his name up front, I'm sorry, but Ikpeazu. I'm sorry any Wickham fans if you're offended by that, or but he's levelled it, and we didn't want that. That's another clean sheet chance to get a clean sheet gone. And Riquelme, can he do anything down the wing now? Pulls it back to King. Gonna try another one of them shots, and this time it's just gone wide of the bottom corner. Metham's not going to come on for Cook just yet.
That pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close.
And let's join Alan McAnally with news of a goal that's been scored in the Barnsley game. Alan.
Another goal in Barnsley at Oakwell. Bristol scored a second goal. They now lead 2-0. Not 2-0, sorry, 2-1. Vyman with the goal. Begovic with a brilliant save back here in Wickham to stop Wickham Wanderers from going in front. Solanke. Brooks, a beautiful ball to King, surely. No, it's Anderson with the save. Oh, the amount of chances we're having. Rico's going to come on for Cook. Hopefully he can block up a hole and just save some of Cook's energy going into the game against Derby. It's pulled down for Brooks. The shot's blocked. Riquelme's shot is blocked again. Rico just plays it back to Kelly. Oh. The ball into the box, can't reach anyone. Gate. Chance for Wickham to counter-attack, possibly. Ikpeazu, Estrella, McCarthy on the wing. It's headed out, and we managed to get it out. Have we lost it again? No, we haven't. We've done well. Lewis Cook. Riquelme. Solanke can't get past Stewart at the back, and we've got now 20 minutes to try and find the winner. The time keeps ticking down, and every second that goes by is not great. King's shot is blocked. It's come back to King. Oh, it was Anderson that saved that. He's done so well today. Their keeper, Surrey's just going to come on for the last few minutes, and it's a wonderful stop. But you expect King in such goal-scoring form like he is, you expect him to bury that. Surrey's nearly got his first touch from a corner, but not quite. It's headed up and away, punched away by Anderson. And that is going to go out for a throw in to us with 10 minutes to go. He's come to Lewis Cook on the edge of the box, and I wish I hadn't said that, because that was hardly even an effort from Lewis Cook. Bounced off the top of his foot, and it was horrible connection, really, to say the least. Freeman, Lloyd Kelly. Fair play to us. We're giving it a go, but fair play to Wickham as well. They're just staying firm at the back.
He's put the ball down on the spot. Come on then. Is it a cool finish?
Brooks.
To go for power? Oh, he never looked confident for me. Off the post.
Back to Brooks. Oh, he's putting it wide. No, his chances are going begging. This game is destined for a draw. You can just feel it. The chances we're wasting today, we've been so wasteful. And you've got to say, Wickham don't deserve a draw out of this game. The amount of chances we've been creating. Lewis Cook wins the header. Surridge gets tackled though. They really, I know they're being decent at the back, but they've just been conceding chances left, right and centre as well. And it looks like it's going to end the draw after the dominance that we've really caused on them. Stanislas to Brooks. Surely this will be the last attack. Surridge. Saved by Anderson. Comes out to Brooks. It's in! It's in! So lucky that it bounced to David Brooks after a beautiful save from Anderson, the keeper. Oh, his first touch let him down, but the Wickham man just put it back into a dangerous position and he just tapped it home. There's the winner. I can't complain with it. But once again, it's a late goal for our club. We don't give up. The amount of chances we've missed this game, it looked like this game was destined for a draw, but clearly not. We've managed. We're nearly the last kick of the match. There's still going to be a tiny bit of time. No, there isn't. Surely that's going to be the full-time whistle now. Adam Smith kicks it. He gets the last touch. Wycombe Wanderers 1, AFC Bournemouth 2. The final whistle goes. And we dominate. You'll see the match facts. We deserve to win the game, and finally, with one of the last kicks of the game, you look at that. 16 shots, 10 on target. And in the second half, we actually dominated very much on possession. We had 56% of it. We just dominated that game, and you've got to say we deserved all 3 points there. But the life of FIFA, not the life of FIFA, the life of football tells you as a fan, even if you're dominating in a game, you don't always necessarily win it. But we did today, and I'm so glad we did. And now we've got to go into this derby game, and hopefully our players will have recovered nicely. I'll just reply to Steve Cook real quick here. He's happy with the football he's getting. Proud of... Oh, I expect more from you then. I was going to flick it downwards, but it didn't do it in time. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, Derby County obviously not going to be a blowover, or a pushover, sorry. It's not just going to be an easy game like that. They're not having the worst of seasons, they're not having the best of seasons. You've got to say mid-table, 14th really. So they're not really playing dominant football, but look, they're 8 points ahead. Oh no, 6 points ahead of Nottingham Forest, but if we win this game in hand, we move to 81 points and go 9 points clear of them. And 12 points behind Watford. So, yeah, we're still not catching Watford, even if we win this game. We're at home to Derby. Oh, there's actually other games today as well. As you can see, Nottingham Forest playing Wycombe, Birmingham playing Preston, Watford away at Sheffield Wednesday. So there is, the other teams at the top are playing today. So we'll still have a game in hand. it'll be probably I think it's probably that QPR game, is it? But yeah, they can be in that kit. It will be in this kit. And we're coming back. I don't know what has happened there with our team. Why is Ricolem on the left? We'll have to go and sort this out in the team management. Let's have a look. Claude Maurice, you can swap. I really don't actually know what's happened here, to be fair. Riquelme. Is it international? Oh, it's an international break. Oh, that's annoying. That is very annoying. Because as you can see, Lerma, Danjuma, Brooks, King, Billing, Metham. That's 6 of our first team are on international duty. So that's really harmed us. But it does mean that we can still put out a team. It's just not going to be the team I wanted to put out, unfortunately. We've got, what's that, Solanke up front, yeah. I mean, it's not too bad a team. We've still got the likes of Steve Cook, Rico, Solanke, Claude Maurice, Begovic as well. Crucial goalkeeper there. So by no means it's a bad team that we've got out. I'd just like it to have been a little bit better. But yeah, I guess we're going to go into this game against Derby County. Can we make it 2 wins out of 2 in this episode? We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, Derby are not going to be by any means a pushover. Right. Oh, nice header. You see, the players in the training sessions, whatever they do in the training sessions, like if they score a banger in the training sessions, it doesn't happen in the games. Like Solanke in the games hasn't really been up to standards, really. Missed a couple of opportunities last game.
Hello and welcome to a city that many people regard as the gateway to the glorious Jurassic Coast, Bournemouth. I'm Derek Ray,
but he's scoring goals in the training match. Before that, some pretty nice goals as well. Okay, so we've kicked off here. Jack Stacey to Ricolem early on. Alright, Derby County are going to try and get a result. They don't have much to play for. I think they're probably out of the race for the playoffs this season. But also they're away from relegation by a bit as well, so they've got not much to play for, but obviously they just want to try and get some wins and try and get a decent points tally, try and build for next season, because you get more transfer budget the higher up the table. Obviously you get. Nottingham Forest are beating Wickham after 6 minutes. That's not great for us, but he's offside there. Jose Fosoon. Simpson to Rico. Rico, one of our best players rating-wise. Norwich and Brentford now level on points, 6th and 7th respectively.
Well, not much of this season left. The critical eyes of the media scrutinising every performance.
Cook.
They fell well below the standard they set over the last few years.
Riquelme.
Time to step up to the
can't
plate.
play it through to Solanke. You need to be making them runs, Solanke. Needs to be making them runs behind the defences, because that's what I played. I played a through ball because I thought you were going to continue your run, but he didn't. Riquelme, that's a he's nicely turned him there. Solanke, chance to score, and he does score finally. He's replicated something from the pre-match training. He was doing bits like this in the pre-match training, and he's finally scored a very, very nice finish as we take the lead against Derby County. Absolutely beautiful finish, and the keeper, you've got to say, was nowhere near it. So Dominic Solanke, after 17 minutes, Dominic Solanke puts us in the lead. Claude Maurice turns his man off to Riquelme. Solanke, poor pass.
Or can the goalkeeper save it? No, he can't. Lovely skill. 18 minutes played, 1-0.
Norwich had a penalty and they've converted that penalty. Durmich has put them in the lead. 1-0 they lead at Rotherham. Do we still have to play Rotherham this season? I'm not sure. But Derby come forward here. Holmes. And he's put it wide. Clean sheet is still intact for now. 1-0. Jeez, mate. Steve Cook. Regain that energy and you might be passing a bit better next time. Buckman. Marriott. Shinny over the top to Brine. Back in to Josephine, and it's tackled well there by Steve Cook, actually. He's done well, and Rico, he's going to try and look for Stanislas, who was making the run, but the Derby man's come over, and Brine's now won the ball. Ruse. Shinny. Just cooled off in the last 4 or 5 minutes, just passing it and losing it. Both teams really. Bielik, there, Buckman.
I believe there's been a change to the
Holmes.
scoreline in the Rotherham game. Alan?
Oh, Norwich have scored a second against Rotherham. They now lead 2-0. Quintilla, who I think is actually the left back for Norwich, has scored there. Josephine, it's saved by Begovic at his near post. Done well, tipped it by for a... What? Oh, the ball must have already gone out of play when he made the save, because he definitely got a touch to that. Rico out to Stanislas. Stanislas has got a decent bit of pace about him. He's whipped in a beautiful ball, but Davies has put it behind for a corner with 7 minutes to go in the first half. It's whipped in. Steve Cook can't quite get his head to it. It's come back out to Stanislas. Oh, he's offside. Fair enough. Can't really argue with it, but Brian Josephine. Right, so a poor tackle by Rico. Not probably get a yellow card, I would have thought. No card, which is even better. Forsyth into the area. Can we head it out again? Oh, it's come to Bielik. Oh, he's offside. What? I think his referee's he's made a few weird decisions today. I don't really know why he's given offside there. I don't think he passed the ball, so this referee's being a bit weird.
So 2 minutes to be added on.
Stanislas has got tackled, and the left back's out of position. He was expecting him to keep the ball and just lay it off to him, but now he's out of position. And Derby can attack down the right. Will he get the cross in? The whistle should go when the ball next goes out of play. Or they pass it back too far. Holmes. Knight. Into Marriott, Forsyth, Knight. They have a good few young players, Derby. And that's gone behind for a corner. 3 minutes overtime. And I'm hoping that this doesn't go in, because I'll be a bit annoyed if it does. Begovic comes out with the punch. Is he going to blow his whistle now? Yes, he finally is going to blow his whistle. Heel it there. Dominic Solanke, the difference between the two sides. He's done so well in this first half. Can he maybe go on and grab a brace / a hat-trick in the second half? Brentford winning. Birmingham are being held to a draw. We'll see Nottingham Forest's result. They're beating Wycombe still 1 goal to 0. Middlesbrough being held at Cardiff. Bristol beating QPR and Norwich beating Rotherham. Millwall are losing at home to Stoke. So they're kind of the main results in the hunt for the playoffs and stuff like that. Otherwise, I'd just tell you the scores of all of the big games. Oh, I mean, all of the games. If I was, there's so many teams in the hunt for the playoffs. That's why there's quite a few games that are involving them teams. They've kicked off the second half. Shinny, Marriott. They don't look like losing the ball here. Oh, another near post. Ah! And it's another clean sheet opportunity gone. It's poor defending there by Steve Cook / Metham. Oh no, it's not Metham, is it? It's Simpson. No, that's Steve Cook, but Simpson is actually meant to be playing on that side of the pitch. Steve Cook was doing the right thing by coming across, but that's where Simpson should have been in the first place. It's poor defending by him, Stanislas, but that's a handball, and we will get a free kick. Luckily, Simpson can't do anything. Simpson's not great. Rico can't do anything there, out on the wing. Davies. I am just going to see if we need to make a sub while we're off the ball. Not quite yet. I'll actually take Steve Cook off. And I'll change these two to be in centre mids. I'll take Gosling off his... but there's no one to replace him with. It's so annoying. Because none of Derby's players are, like, on international duty. But we have 6 of our first team on international duty. It's so annoying. The international break should not clash with league football. It's as simple as that. But it is, and we have to live with that. Stanislas. Into the area. Oh, what a peach of a header! It's Claude Maurice, hasn't scored in a long, long time. But he scored one there, and it's an absolute peach of a ball in. And the header is just a peach to meet it. Keeper no chance. A beautiful goal by Claude Maurice. Look at the height difference between Bielik and Claude Maurice there. And you wonder why Bielik hasn't actually got to that ball. But it's just a magnificent leap by Claude Maurice. And to head it into the back of the net is absolutely wonderful. And we do lead this game again. Once again, 2-1. Holmes, Shinnie. Back to Holmes. Quick 1-2s they like playing. Kelly has come on for Rico. Holmes. Yeah, they've had 59% of the ball. And we've both had 2 shots on target, so not a great day for the keepers. Obviously, with 3 out of the 4 shots on target have gone in. Solanke's been played in behind. He hasn't got the strength. Oh, it's Davies again. He seems to be all over the pitch. He's done very well today. In truth, Davies, Holmes. Stacey just headed it back up the pitch, but unfortunately it's come to Forsyth. Knight. Marriott back over the top to where Knight is waiting. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle, or interception, should I say, and it's going to come to Riquelme. Nottingham Forest 3-0 up. It's Christie with the third against Wickham. Wickham obviously aren't having a dominance performance in that game. It's come to Solanke, and his header is a poor one. It wasn't the easiest chance though, so I can't really have a go at him for that. Jordan Ibe obviously played at Bournemouth. He's now at Derby. Knight, this is a great chance for Derby. It's off the crossbar. It was a 3-on-3. And unfortunately, that's one of their best chances they're going to get in the remainder of this game. Only 14 minutes to go, and they are applying some very hard pressure. And that's a foul by Marriott on Steve Cook in the box. Up at 4. Do I bring him on? No, I don't.
And they will make the change now.
So, pass it short to Simpson here. Shinnie. It's a poor pass. Are we going to get 2-2-1 wins in this episode, or are Derby going to have something to say about it? It's a great save by Begovic. Comes back out to Marriott, and it's a brilliant block by Stacey. This is really last-ditch defending. Really is last-ditch defending, and it comes off his leg and goes behind for a corner. We've got to bring Lewis Cook off, and I think it's Kyle Taylor going to get his first start this, or not even a start, but his first appearance this season. I mean, that's what international duty gets you. It gets you some of them 60 rated players onto the pitch. Stacey on the ball now. Has played Riquelme down the wing. Solanke, Kyle Taylor. Nearly a brilliant slide roll ball. His first 2 touches were very good. Birmingham City have levelled against Preston. It's 1-1 there. Still, that's a decent result. Even with 5 minutes to go, they have levelled. Stanislas. Solanke. Gosling. It's a brilliant save by Roos. Shinnie makes a save, and
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
play. Oh my god, what's happening with my brain here right now? It's gonna be. Oh, Claude Maurice, his shot is saved by Roos again. Applying the pressure late on. Claude Maurice nearly found himself a brace. The corner is delivered in. Cook with the save. Back out to Stanislas. He's not offside. Kelly's header is saved by Roos. That's like 3 times in the last 5 minutes he's had to dive to his right, Roos, and make the save. Whipped in again. Out to Kyle Taylor, who was about to take the shot, but there's the full-time whistle. So it's back-to-back 2-1 wins in this episode. One of them ended Wickham 1, Bournemouth 2, and here it's ended Bournemouth 2, Derby 1. I thought we'd have a dominant performance after Dominic Solanke's very nice goal after 17 minutes. But then their second goal for us, the header, which was just cushioned into the back of the net by Alexis Claude Maurice, was such a peach. It was a beautiful ball in, and he was just running onto it, had the momentum, and we managed to finish the game off there after Juan Holmes actually levelled with, yet again, another near post goal, which Begovic, you can't be getting beaten on the near post, in my opinion. He's been beaten too many times at the near post. There we go. We didn't dominate on possession, but on shots and shots on target, we slightly dominated. So you could say we deserved that win. Millwall getting thrashed at home 3-0 by Stoke is worrying signs for them. Are they going to drop? Are they going to lose their playoff position? They have already lost their playoff position, as you can see. We'll click on the standings before we leave you today. As you can see there, 39 games played for us, so we're the only side in the top 6 with a game in hand. And obviously we are 6 points ahead of Nottingham Forest with that game in hand still, and 11 points ahead of Birmingham. So we're doing very well, and we should probably get top 6, top 2 from this point. If you look at the hunt for top 6, we'll start eliminating some teams sooner rather than later. Still 13th plus, I still think has a realistic chance. 7 points Stoke are behind Norwich. Huddersfield are way out of that now, really. They're not really getting 14 points, in the lot. They're not catching up, in my opinion. Millwall and Brentford still have a game in hand as well, so Brentford could leapfrog Norwich with that game in hand. Could also go above Bristol City if they win. If they win, they go up into 5th because of Bristol City's goal difference is just lower. Watford managed to... they actually lost to Sheffield Wednesday 2-0. So as you can see, the 31st of March is just the games in hand. Millwall do play Brentford, so that is going to be one of the tightest games of the season. That's going to be so crucial if any of them do want top 6, which they obviously do. And then obviously Luton and Rotherham is going to be a very tough game for both of them down at the bottom of the table, as well as my game against QPR. QPR just outside the relegation zone now by 1 point. Actually, Luton are probably safe. If they beat Rotherham, then I'd say they're safe, Luton, now. So I'd say any of the bottom 4, 3 of them are going to go down. I'd say Barnsley are pretty much going down already. Wickham's defeat in this episode against me has put them in a tight spot as well. So that game between Rotherham and Luton is going to be very pivotal for Rotherham in particular. And QPR's game against me, they'll be looking for points. So that's not going to be an easy one by any stretch for us. But on that note, that's where we're going to end the episode. If you've enjoyed it, go down below, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. Turn that notification bell on so you never miss a video from me. But in the meantime, I've been Hazard the Junior Cherry, and I'll see you in the next one.